Bama, number 2, Georgia at number 4, Bama. Milroe versus Carson Beck. DeBoer's first game versus Georgia. Kirby's coming off 2 weeks. Well, they're both coming off a bye, but Kirby's got 2 weeks of just piss and vinegar after that Kentucky performance. But this one is huge. Down in Bama. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I think so. The weather's a real deal here.
Oh, yeah.
This is some alleged real weather. Not just like, hey, can you play in rain? It's like, hey, this might be an ugly.
Yeah, blood and guts.
I think it's supposed to clear out for Saturday night.
Okay, I hope that is the case. We have not looked at the Doppler much further than tomorrow, which is very selfish, very, very selfish. We do apologize for that, but it's a big one down there.
Yeah, Kirby also talking about how, like, sure, it's on the coast. It might not affect Bama as much, but it will affect their travel. Because with Georgia, it's like, hey, when can you actually get to
Which
Bama?
we are all wondering.
Yeah, so that would be even worse for Georgia if they got to leave a little early, sleep in a hotel maybe couple nights versus just the night before.
He also said that, Saban isn't coaching the team, obviously, but he recruited a lot of these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's still Saban's fingerprints all over this. And Kalen DeBoer, here's a Hembo stat I got about Kalen DeBoer, who has won everywhere.
Yep.
Literally won everywhere that he's been. Kalen DeBoer as an underdog whenever he was at Washington. Okay, so this is his last stop. He was there for a couple of years, took him to the national championship. Washington hadn't really been in that type of stage since like the 90s or something. 2022 at Oregon, won. 2022 at Texas, or versus Texas, won. 2023 at Oregon State, won. 2023 versus Oregon, Pac-12 title game, won. 2023 versus Texas, won. 2023 national championship against Michigan, lost 5-1.
Okay.
Damn.
Whenever underdog pulls from that a lot, I assume. He's a good ball coach, AJ. He is a good ball coach at Kalen DeBoer.
I like every clip I see of him coming out, everything he's doing. Yeah, those players definitely seem to be bought in.
I wonder if he'll be on program tomorrow. It's a good question. I don't know. We do have a relationship with him.
Yep.
I accidentally told him with my outside voice that I fell asleep during his game.
Late one.
I fell asleep. Boy, I thought it was going to be Oregon on the call this morning. Yeah. I didn't know it was going to be you. Congrats, coach.
Good work.
And he said, our style of play is not one you fall asleep during. It was like, valid. And their current team right now, explosive. I got some more stats here. Jalen Milroe stats here from Hembo, who was an absolute weapon. Last 2 seasons versus zone, his QBR 87.2 versus man, not as good. If Georgia decides to go man, this will be an interesting game for Jalen Milroe. On that note, if the weather is sloppy, I think we need to worry about who's
Pounding.
and Jalen Milroe is quite a weapon to be pounding rock.
You play man against Jalen Miller, you turn your back. Good luck stopping that guy when he runs.
Yeah, I would like to see the percentage of man versus zone against Jalen Milroe. Never want to end up like this one here.
Nope.
And one of those stats with the
one spy guy. Good luck catching it. Like one spy is tough on a guy like him.
Congrats to Kalen, seemingly being one of the only people that could have stepped in after the guy you're replacing. He retired, obviously, but the field's named after him.
Yeah.
Like it's his field, and he is awesome.
Yeah.
Like getting to talk to him and learn about him, he is awesome. I think he still has an office in the building.
Hell yeah.
And Kalen DeBoer has to be confident enough, comfortable enough to implement his own culture and his own thing. I think he's playing music and he's doing his own way, but also understanding like Nick Saban is Nick Saban. And what a wonderful, seemingly, how it's all going. I don't know how many people can handle that. Ego-wise, which goes back to like Kalen DeBoer, perfect guy for this.
Yep.
He just loves ball.
Yeah, loves ball. And like you said, I mean, like that. If you're a winner, you're a winner. Like he's won everywhere, and a lot of people are, well, he was coaching D3 or whatever it was, but like
He's got D3 guys too.
exactly.
So the other guys have D3 guys. He's got D3 guys too.
Exactly, and he has. Like, it's, I mean, everywhere he's gone, he's won. And, yeah, sure, Bama has unbelievable recruits, but for him, I mean, they looked, and who knows how good Wisconsin's going to be, but they looked unbelievable against Wisconsin on the road in a tough place to play.
Yeah, and teams are having,
Yeah.
everybody seemingly up and down. That Tennessee team,
Filthy.
which leads to, I guess, the next college ball convo here from Tone.
Yeah, Pat, we have just like the Georgia-Bama game is huge, but we have got kind of pseudo playoff games this weekend. Now, they're not 99% playoff games, like 100% playoff games, but Oklahoma State at K-State, like they both looked bad last week and got beat. And it's starting to look more and more like the Big 12 is going to be a one-team conference in the playoffs. So, like, Or if you want to be a 2-team conference for the Big 12,
West Virginia.
you cannot. Well, yeah, West Virginia, sure.
Yeah, we got losses.
As that one team.
Yeah, we're playing
But with 2 losses already,
Utah.
2 losses probably already not. But like, if Utah looks like they look, and then you're trying to get a second, you can't lose again if you're Oklahoma State or K-State in that situation. Louisville, Notre Dame, you already lost Northern Illinois. If you lose again, you're screwed there. ACC, are they going to be a 1-team conference? I don't know. If Miami's really, really, really good, they could definitely get a second team in Clemson or Louisville. But Louisville beat Notre Dame would go a long, long way to getting into the playoffs. Illinois at Penn State. Illinois is 4-0, and they look great. The schedule, it's okay coming up. They obviously still have some big matchups left. But if Illinois can get by Penn State, that is huge for them. Penn State, I think they could lose this one if they really want to, but it's 19-point favorites. That's not going to look good to the playoff committee. You're going to have to win out against Ohio State and USC and maybe the Big Ten championship as well. And then the at-large, Boise's got one super close loss to Oregon, which is starting to look better and better the more Oregon plays. And Wazoo's 4-0, so this one could be a huge one in the playoff committee's eyes for that at-large bid as the Group of 5, highest-ranked Group of 5 team at the end of the season.
Yeah, saying it's exactly win or go home, I guess,
Correct.
is a little misleading there. It's just like, hey, these are ones some of these teams are going to have to win. If they lose, it's going to be a little bit bleak. How about Penn State being on there? 4-0 Illinois team, you guys are favored by 19?
I mean, have you seen the whiteout? Have you seen that experience up there? Have you seen that atmosphere? 7:30 at night, Happy Valley.
We are Penn State.
There it is. We are Penn State.
Did you guys start that?
Hell yeah.
Really?
Joe Pod did, right? Didn't Joe Pod say, like, hey,
We know we did.
you know that fucking song?
There's a guy named Guido D'Elia who was the marketing guy when I was in
What's his
school.
name?
Guido D'Elia.
That's Dalia?
I think it's D'Elia. D''E''L.
Oh, okay. Does he play for Coach?
Am I saying that right?
Watch
It's Chris.
No, this is a different. This is not
It's
Chris.
Guido.
This is
Guido D'Elia.
I don't know if that's his actual name either.
I mean, you can fact check me. I guarantee I'm right on.
I
And he's from
appreciate-
Pittsburgh, and he developed the whole thing.
Guido did.
Yeah.
He
Composed
Guidoed it.
Zombie Nation.
Well, he started this part when he's coming.
It's D''E''L. Yeah.
That's
Fucking
Guido.
sick.
Former Penn State football branding director Guido Dalia, now working for college football playoffs. We got the right one in there.
Look at the stash in the background. Holy fuck.
That doesn't look like a Dalia back there, but I will tell you,
That guy's a weapon.
he's part of the college football. Look at him. He's
Yeah.
fucking taking notes. He's doing the entire
In
thing.
the committee.
Kid's got a good jawline there with that beard next to him. Mm-hmm. I think he's cut real tight. You see that jawline?
Oh, yeah.
That's a
Holy shit.
Looks like Khabib.
He does look like Khabib a
Khabib.
little bit.
Oh, you're talking about MMA superstar?
Yeah.
How's he doing? You see, there's another thing.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the college ball combos. Shall we? Utah, you already said it, kind of.
Yeah, I did. The Utah